My crown beings, welcome back, welcome back. Happy Sunday. Today is June 2nd. Yeah, June 2nd today. Welcome back. I miss you guys. A lot has happened over this time apart from you guys. I relocated. I had to let some things go that I was holding on um, to get to this point, and I'm just grateful. I'm grateful to be back. Spirit has a lot of things in store for me and for you guys, and the moral of the story is never stop going forward. The only time we get stuck and stagnant is if we're not moving. So a lot has changed, as I stated. So I did finally launch the website. So the website is tenaciouslycrown.com. You could go on there. It's open for bookings. It's open for Reiki sessions. And it's also open to buy products. I'm steady adding the products on there. For now, I got the shea butters, but I got to add the crystals, the incense, the sage, and the jewelry. So I'll be going back and forth. Make sure you guys subscribe to the website because I do weekly blogs. I do weekly zodiac signs because for right now on the channel, Spirit is going to have us doing collective reads for now. So if you're looking for the personal zodiac signs, please just go to the website, subscribe, and they come out every Sunday at 5 a.m. Central Time. So that will give you guys a week overview. I'm actually pulling and channeling these messages for you guys for the individual zodiac sign, so you will have something that feels personal to where it's not just so vague. Oh yeah, you're gonna have a good week this week. Oh yeah, you're gonna have some challenges. No, it's gonna go more in depth of what's actually going on. So with the weekly blog that I did, a lot of healing issues is coming up from childhood. That has a lot of people stuck in a place to where they can't advance. And when I sat down to start this video, I heard, how does it feel to win? And just think about that for a second. Have you ever thought about how does it feel to win? Or have you just been going through life getting the wins and not even thinking about how it actually feels? Spirit wants us to be more in tune to what's going on. How do we feel in certain situations? How do we feel? It's a lot of suppressed emotions. It's a lot of suppressed feelings. And then we wonder what is going on when we hit the brick wall. Because we're trying to figure out, oh, everything was going so smooth. How did I get here? A lot of times we get to places in our lives and it's so many things that's pent up, that's overlooked, that's forgotten, that you put back, that's still in our subconscious, and it comes out all the time. Because you have to remember that the subconscious mind is always more powerful than your conscious mind. The conscious mind is just what I'm thinking of right now. The subconscious is what's back that happened in the past, that I choose to forget, or I subconsciously just don't remember, because some things can be so traumatic that our brain would just switch it off and we don't remember it at all. Because that's how powerful it is. But that is coming up in this energy. So you're going to have to know, when I hit this brick wall, what do I do from here? You're going to have to keep going, and you're going to have to dig deeper to see, how did you get here? What happened? What are you suppressing? What are you afraid of? Fear can no longer be an option if you're truly trying to grow. Now, if you cool where you at, you cool where you at. That's up to you. But if you're truly trying to grow, you're going to have to face yourself. You're going to have to look in the mirror. We all have the good and the bad, and we have to face ourselves in order to face the world. There's no way around that. It's no shortcuts for that. We get where we are from our mental attitude. It's not by luck. It's not by chance. None of that. There are never any coincidences. But we have to be mindful of what we're thinking about, what we're choosing to feel, because those are the choices that we make to put us in the predicament that we are today. So keep going. At the end of this video, we're going to do like a little 5-minute Reiki session. We're going to be incorporating those more so we can get the messages. We can know what we need to target, and then we can start scratching the surface to actually have a solution to move forward. Because what are the messages if you don't have a solution to move forward? So that's why we're going to do those sessions. But like I said, also for extensive sessions, you can definitely go to the website tenaciouslycrown.com to book your sessions for any Reiki. Anything is on there, and then we can do specific Reiki healings as well. But the moral of the story is we have to have solutions and not just answers, because that's not helping anybody move forward. So we're going to keep going. So with that being said, my name is T. I'm the midwife to spirit. I'm here to help you guys along on your journey for whatever that may be. All right. So today we're starting off with the spirit animal. We're going to see what we need for this week. You guys stay strong. Work on your mental. Mental health is wealth. But I'm coming back to that. How does it feel to win? Because that's very important. And you really need to let that simmer in your mind, in your emotions. To say, some of us never even thought about that. So how can we really fully win and be emotionally fulfilled with winning if we've never thought about that? All right. The turtle spirit. Slow and steady wins the race. This is taking time. This is being in tune. This is finding the harmony. This is finding the balance. This is finding the people that we need. Excuse me. The people that we need in order to get through on this journey. We all have people that's going to help level us up. But it's not always about taking. It's about the give and the take. But there's harmony here to be had. We just have to face it. Slow down a little bit to really get in tune with you. If you don't know you, you're not going to be any good for anybody else. You have to know you. There's another thing too. We got new. Some little trinkets. So we're going to do these. But we're going to also see. Like I said, we're not going to be doing the zodiac readings. But we're going to roll a dice and see what zodiacs and what numbers we need to focus on for this particular reading, whatever we're doing. All right. We got the number 7, heavy spirituality. Heavy spirituality. We got 1212 coming through. We got Sagittarius. We got heavy Libra here. We got Cancer. And we got Virgo. So, perfectionism. Don't worry about the mistakes. Don't worry about what people think. We got to sometimes be pulled backwards to launch forward. But most importantly, in the center of this, it's important to feel. We have to feel in order to be in touch, in order to be in tune, in order to have the creativity that we need to move forward. That's a thing that a lot of us in certain households, a lot of households, you didn't have a voice to actually really speak and say how you feel. So now that you're an adult, you're here and trying to figure out, oh, it's been working for so long, I don't need to change anything. But ask yourself, has it really been working? Has it really been working? A lot of times it hasn't. Communication skills are way out of line because you didn't learn that. And I said before and I say it again, a lot of households was, I'm the adult, you're the kid, I'm right, you're wrong, you don't have a voice, it don't matter what you think. So then you become an adult and think you're okay, when in all reality, we don't be okay. You have to face that at some point. And it's your job now to say, hey, I'm going to change that. I'm going to change that so I can grow and move forward. Pretty much. You're opening new doors. You're freeing your mind because a lot of things are still caged up. A lot of things are built up. You're destined to wake up at this time. We have another turtle here. We have another turtle here. Slow and steady wins the race. It's about the momentum of steady going and not stopping. But there's a lot of sacrifices that's going to have to be made in order to get over into this. We have Scorpio and we have Taurus here. You have everything you need. Your ancestors, your spiritual team. If you guys are seeing feathers at this time on the ground, don't overlook that. That's an omen for you. But we have family here. That's where a lot of the trauma comes from. It's a lot of relearning. It's a lot of things we learned that we have to relearn. But it's time for you to level up. The abundance is here. It's going to be a tough road. Nothing worth really having is not that easy. It takes work. It takes dedication. Persistence is key. Consistency is key. That's how we get there. That's how you're going to get there. That's how we're all going to get there. Because we're going to get there. We haven't crossed paths for no reason. Let's pick us a few letters. It's one day at a time. You're never alone. Don't feel like that. If I say anything that ever triggers you, that is something in you that you need to take a deeper look at. Because this is a judge-free zone. So I'm not here to judge you. I'm not here to act like I'm reprimanding you. That's not what I'm here for. I'm here to help you grow. So if I say something and it rubs you the wrong way, take a look at yourself. That's that mirror. Pull the mirror out. Face yourself. Face yourself. There's an evolution here and we're going to get there. Brick by brick, because that's what it takes. But we're doing brick by brick because we want a steady foundation. We don't want something that's going to blow away. We got to do it and we got to do it right. It don't matter how many setbacks we have. It's about keeping forward. Be mindful of the company that you keep. You can't save everybody and everybody is not meant to go with you. We got Aries coming up that symbolize the bravery, the fight, the passion behind it, stepping up to be the lead of your own fate. To put your fate in your own hands. What type of life do you want? Are you building that type of life that you want? Or are you letting somebody else build it and you're settling for what's being built, but in all reality, you're not even happy with it? This is taking a lead. This is facing yourself, because when you face yourself, can't nobody tell you nothing else about you, because you know you. And it's not in no cocky way, but it's in a very confident way. It's having the courage. You cannot let fear exist. You either gonna forget everything and run, or face everything and rise. It's only two options, two choices. There's no gray area with that. But we got Uranus here. Drastic change. The change is here. The change is here for all of us. Because we can't go forward without the change. And we got the 9th house. This is about your spiritual growth. We have that. Keep going. Keep going. You're unlocking new levels to yourself every day. When you face this, it's new levels. But you're facing new demons. That's why you're unlocking new doors. You have to face it, release it, and relinquish it. It's nothing to be ashamed of. We all have it. We all have to go through that. None of us are exempt. I don't care what type of spiritual gifts we have. It does not matter. We came here to live a human experience, and God damn it, that's what we live in. But we got the cardinal here again. Bravery, being the pioneer spirit, being a trailblazer, doing what you need to do for you, lighting a path. You got this. And don't let nobody tell you different. Don't let nobody project their fears on you. That has nothing to do with you. We all have a different life path to walk, and work, and purpose to do. I also got a cat now. Her name is Cece. She be all over the place now. That's my new spirit animal. Some of you guys may be getting you one soon. I never thought in a million years that I would have a cat. Never. But we got Capricorn. Again, this is the authoritative energy that you need to have. The ambition to let nothing stop you. But because we got the 4th house. Culture, family, home, peace, and your comfort zones. This is our comfort zones. We have the yang. You have to have that masculine energy. And I did a reading. I have not posted it yet. I'm going to post this one first. Because this is my reintroduction. So I wanted to get on here and say everything I need to say. Not that I'm not going to not remind you guys. But I wanted to formally reintroduce myself. And I wanted to also say thank you guys for the emails. I really appreciate that. Saying you miss me. The readings are resonate. You're still watching them. I really appreciate that. And I'm so grateful for it. So thank you. So now it's time for us to keep on moving and move forward. The yang energy. You pushing forward no matter what. That's this Aries energy. This Mars energy. You're going forward. You're not letting nothing stop you. Being proactive. And when we have endings, that's when our new beginnings come. All the time. That's when they come. So I'm going to get the tarot to see. Tap into what you're really thinking at this time. Remember, you can't hide on this channel. Whatever needs to be revealed will be revealed. What is the collective really thinking at this time, Spirit? Ten of Swords. You're thinking about all the things people have done to you behind your back. You feel like you want to hold on to this and carry it. You're carrying it without noticing that you're carrying it. It's affecting you in your day-to-day life, but you just going to say, I'm this way because this is what happened to me. Something has happened to all of us. But we cannot carry that. You have to release it. It's one thing people say, oh, I forgave them and I'm just moving on. You forgave them, but you're still carrying it. You have to forgive them and you have to release it. A lot of things has happened and a lot of things going to continue to happen. That's the part about us being down here living this human experience. A lot of things are still going to happen. Take the divine guidance and learn something new to move forward. You're being divinely guided at this time. You're not alone. You're getting the signs, you're getting the synchronicities. But like I said, it's a sacrifice. There's something you're going to have to give up in order to achieve this. We always have to let something go before something else come in. And that's the scariest part. That's the scariest part. It's hard for us to say. But you have certain entities that's on you that you're not even thinking about, that you need to release. And they're only going to be released from you actually speaking your truth. Don't nobody know your truth but you. Not the people that hurt you. They are only limited to how you actually feel, because can't nobody tell you how you're supposed to feel in any situation. Everybody is going to feel something different. I could go through the same thing as somebody else, and our feelings may not be the same. They may be similar. But we all have different triggers, which means it's going to trigger me differently and the next person, depending on what I'm holding on to and what I'm willing to face. Right now, you're in the Page of Swords energy with not speaking up, saying just enough, but not saying enough. You need to be in your Queen of Swords energy to fully let it go. That's the solution here. Don't just do a little bit. A little bit is not getting you to where you need to be. That's a day-to-day thing. It's the strength, it's the courage that's building up that you have to get to. Recognize it, build yourself up, have the courage, have the strength, because you're being led there. There's other doors that you need to open. There's new levels that you need to reach. And we're not talking about mediocrity. The Empress, the receiving mode, rebranding your own self, rebirthing your own self. It's time to receive, but we can't fully receive what we need until we let the old go, let the past go, all that go. We have to. It's necessary. It's not even an option no more. It's not an option. To the Page of Cups, the feeling. This is where you get your stability from. We have to feel. What are you afraid of feeling if you tap back into this? The hurt is going to be there. I'm not going to tell you it's not. The hurt is going to be there. But process the hurt. You deserve to feel the hurt. Just like you enjoy to feel this peace, harmony, and bliss. Feel it and release it. Because when we hold on to that, we're giving the people that hurt us the power over us. That's exactly what we're doing. So you have to call your power back. Take your power back, because it's yours. Why would you continue to let somebody have a piece of you and they don't deserve it? Let them go. It's going to hurt them more that you're not involved in their life versus holding on to something that's dead anyway, basically. Yeah, they're stealing your joy. They're stealing your joy. And you're just going through life like nothing is going on because you won't face the music. That cycle is closing. That is over with. You're destined for greater things. You're the main person in your story. This stuff is anchoring you down. And Spirit wants you guys to know that. I'm just hearing it. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Release. Cut the ties. Move on. Some people have been holding on things for 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 years. That's a long time. But it's never too late to let it go. That's the part. It's never too late. It's never too late to do something different, because there's a level of growth here. So you can have what you need. For a lot of us that's out here, the relearning process is not seen as an important factor of this. You're unlearning and you're relearning. For a lot of people, this is affecting things even more so in your love life. You can't even love and have a real relationship because you don't know how to communicate. You don't know how to feel. You just kind of going through saying, I'm doing this. Oh, I'm married. I've been married for a long time, but you really haven't been intertwined into your partner because you haven't even really allowed yourself to feel. And you've been holding on to things that your partner don't even know what's going on. That's a reality that we need to look at. Because enough is enough. And any day we could check up out of here. And when you check up out of here, are you going to say you did everything you could for yourself to get to the place that you know you should have been? Or did you let the fear hold you back? Time to be stingy. It's time to do it fast. Because you need to be recognized for something. Your recognition is coming. It's time to be stingy with your own self. Don't worry about nobody else. If you have adult kids, you can't worry about that. And even if you have smaller kids that you're raising that's watching you every day, you have to set time for yourself in order to be who you need to be. Because what are you really teaching them? Having kids, it's not about not having a bad day. It's not being a superhero every day. They need to know that you go through these emotions so when they get grown, they know how to properly express and move through life like, hey, every day ain't gonna be perfect. It's about what you make of it. That's what they need to know. Not that you got everything under control. Some things don't be under control. But if you're hiding that from your kids, then you're not letting them know. So then they got to go out and figure it out on their own. You don't want that. Build these other connections. There's a connection here. Spirit is really focusing on the heart chakra today about opening it up. But we have to heal it first. We have to cleanse it. We have to open it up. There's steps, there's levels to it. The authority again. They're being very, very clear. The authority, you have to take control. I can't do it for you. Your mama can't do it for you. Your daddy can't do it for you. Your sister, brother, friend, cousin. Juju next door. Nobody. Just you. But you got to be determined. Because that's the only way your peace and harmony is coming. I promise you that. But you will get there. That's the beauty of it all. That's the beauty of it all. All right. Let's see what else. See what else is going on with this heart chakra right here. Integrity. You demonstrate the truth and honesty of your soul and manifest love with your every action. Whatever you're doing in the face of others should always be done behind their back. That's not what you're used to. You're used to people doing one thing in your face and doing something behind your back. And sometimes we just don't think about how much that hardens our heart. When you've been done wrong so many times, you stop to feel. You stop feeling. You become numb. So you're moving through life and you tread lightly. You're not even giving yourself the full potential to really love or actually be loved. Because you got a barrier there. That's the limitations that you're putting on yourself. That's the blockage here. And the self-love. You have to realize that you need to love yourself. It's necessary in order to love someone else. Very necessary. If you don't have it for yourself, you cannot give it to somebody else. And that's your kids, that's your parents, friends, anybody. If you don't have it for you, you don't, what are you giving? The hurt that you experience, that's what you're giving without consciously knowing that. But it's your responsibility. I said that because that's what's going to set you free. It's your responsibility to open up this cage and set yourself free. I'm just here to help you get there. It's nothing wrong with needing help. Help don't make you weak. That don't make you a weak person. It actually makes you powerful and strong and confident to say, hey, I can't do this alone. But I'm going to get help from people that I trust. That's the difference, because people that you trust and people that actually love and care about you, they're not going to throw it back in your face. They're not going to do that. But divine timing here. We already had the wheel again. It's self-evaluation time. Now let me ask you again, how does it feel to win? Can you honestly give me an answer down in the comments on how does it feel to win? Can you tell me that? If you're saying no, stay for the healing after this reading. If you're feeling confused, stay for the healing after this reading. If you feel like you know the answer, stay for the reading after the reading for the healing. You can never have enough healing. That's a continuous process. A continuous process. But the communication and the confidence. You have to have the confidence to communicate exactly how you feel. Because whose responsibility is it? Yours. It's yours. It's mine. It's theirs. We're responsible for ourselves. We can't blame the people that may have hurt us, because they may not even know they hurt us, because they may be hurt and messed up in their own way. Seriously. But again, everything, we're getting the same thing. Self-expression and strength. This is your courage to move forward. Unbound yourself. You're being inspired right now. Have the gratitude for the new life that you're calling in, because you're calling it in. And it's time. You know it and I know it. It's time to rebrand. It's time to do something different. The old is definitely not working. Be the alpha. Be the alpha. Take the lead. You're the head honcho of you. Be dominant. Be selfish. Be self-expressive. Some of you need to realize that sex is not love. Just because you're having sexual intercourse with somebody does not mean you're being fulfilled. All you're doing is transferring trauma from that person back to yourself. You're taking on what they got. They're taking on what you have. There's a transmission there with sexual intercourse. So don't think somebody loves you because they're drawn to you sexually. That means absolutely nothing. That's so surface level that you shouldn't even want it. Be mindful of who you're giving yourself to. Because you carry that on. You're carrying their energies now because that's an energy exchange. If that's what you're needing, take a look. Take a look. Take a look. The empath, that's the taking on. You take on other people's emotions. You take on other people's feelings. And you trying to figure out, are these my emotions? Why I'm feeling like that? That probably ain't even got nothing to do with you, but you done took on somebody else's stuff. You got to learn the word no. You're going to have to learn the word no. Because some things, some people, is just not worth your time. And now you finna be selfish. They going to be mad you saying no anyway. They not going to like it, but they'll get over it. I can tell you that much. They'll get over it. So, thank you guys for that. Have the courage. Put down, do you know what it feel like to win? We're going to move on to see what chakra Spirit want us to focus on at this particular time. This is what we're going to heal to at least start this healing process. You want more? Go book on the website. We're only going to do a 5-minute healing. Your sacral chakra. This is that sexual energy that you're so freely given. This is where your power is. This is where the most dominant power is, in your sacral chakra. This is how you lead. This is how you persevere. This is what needs to be open. This is what is blocked at this time. This is what's going to help you start to move forward. Don't become scared when you feel like, oh, I'm taking too many steps backwards. You have to purge this energy. You're pruning right now. This is cutting away everything that's dead so you can fully blossom. So let me get the music for us so we can do this healing session. Do not become scared. When we do Reiki sessions, it's important to know that sometimes you may have cold symptoms. Sometimes you may be tired, drained. It's very important for you to drink a lot of water when you do this. So let me get the music. Yeah, so make sure you're drinking plenty of water. Okay. Make sure you guys are enjoying your day. What I need you to do now is find a comfortable spot. Get comfortable. You can lay down or you can place your feet directly on the ground. We're going to take 3 deep breaths. In through your nose and out through your mouth. We're going to hold them for 3 seconds each. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Set your intentions to set yourself free. to gain your power back. Don't let nothing interfere. If a thought come into your mind other than your attention that you set, let it go out the other side. It's not about not having any thoughts. It's about controlling your thoughts. We're going to unblock this chakra. We're going to do this distance healing. Close your eyes and relax. You can potentially feel some pulls, but if you don't, that's okay too. That doesn't mean it's not working. Some of you women are having very heavy periods. There's some true cleansing that needs to be done. I feel a lot of heavy energy coming out of this space. Relax. Some of you guys are so heavily tensed up. Relax. We're plucking these energies away. What no longer serves you. Remember to breathe. Now we're going to seal in this cleansing and this healing to your sacral chakra today. Come back to focus. Bring yourself back. That's just a slight session. If you need further healing and you feel like you need it, go to the website and book your personal session. You can book by appointments on there. Drink plenty of water. You guys have been crowned today. You will continue to be crowned. We will get through this together. I am T, and until next time, I will talk to you guys soon.